First person, Aaron and Naves, conned by UPump. Where are you
Let's
throwing them,
see.
man? Where are they going, huh?
Probably like top 35 since they
You-
like to run away with loot.
Oh, where do they go?
Yeah,
Do they
they
go to
wanna-
like the houses by Clarity and Casker?
Yeah.
They're like little 13-year-old like creative kids, right?
Yeah, they just
Edit
run.
course. Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for them. Acorn and Cold, they're good and they're really good, but I feel like they
I
won
think they
that
get
first.
top 5.
You think they do? I want
I
to
think
say
they
that
can.
too.
The only
I-
thing they had this season was they just can't win off spawn.
Yeah, that's true. Oh,
But
they
also
were
top
conned by.
five every
They kept
time.
losing
Every
to
time they
Cooper.
were, every time they were on con, they top 5. So.
Yeah,
Are they
that's
like
true.
uncon?
They're uncon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
uncon.
Cooper didn't make
Yeah,
grants. Aiden and Hound. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
They're triple con.
Triple
Shit.
con.
Triple con at the
Triple
worst draw,
con.
Bro,
bro.
that's a gun next.
It's got to be a good next, dude. They're triple con, and then Muzz and DJ and Tahi and Death are both uncon to their
There's
side.
no, you know,
It's
there's not a
over.
reboot there, right?
Oh, they don't have a reboot either.
Yeah, it's just
And-
over.
It's over, bro.
Wow.
Adrian and Kanata, I feel like that should be a top 5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they top
they-
5
should be a
because
top five,
Faulty's
yeah.
con. The other
Faulty's
side is
con
silent.
and Scented. If Ocus doesn't get banned, then Scented's triple con at the gas station to the left. Like everything around them's con. Like they should just have the freest time shooting people for sure.
Yeah.
Eoxy Swirl, they're conning Spade and Chimp. This is their first
I'd probably
grants too, I think.
I think they're double controller.
That could help them like off spawn, like maybe they're good at fighting, but I just
Yeah.
all I know is
James2 is also con. Maybe I don't know.
It's like a 50-50.
I think
like a
we
top
throw 'em-
35 or
I think it's a
probably
top 35
or-
for now, and then like we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
but
top 35 is fine.
Aviv and Skittles, I feel like they
top 15.
top 15, like they could maybe top 5 though.
Hmm.
I feel like they've been really good recently.
They could.
What are they landing?
North Bastion. They're
Okay.
uncon, and I don't know. They got like top. They got third in a finals. They got second in the Elite Cup. Like they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Bizzle and Blake con by users and Polar 5-1s in the
Ooh.
last Elite Cup.
I don't
Who won?
know.
They got like 4 points. So
who won?
users
I
and
don't know.
Polar by a mile.
It's just a 50-50 drop.
It's a
It's
50-50
interesting now since the white chest actually spawns there every
Oh, it
game,
is
so I don't know
guaranteed.
if they'll-
True. So they might
Ooh.
change how they play that because they know they can always go to that tower to get that.
That's a top 25. Yeah,
I think
25.
well Bizzle and Blake,
I
the
think
thing
it's-
is if they could get like 10-2'd, they're just not, they don't have any chance of doing good. But like if they do off-spawn prac from because of that, how bad they got smoked in the Elite Cup, like maybe they make it like a 6-6 or like an 8-4, then they're
Yeah,
I think
I
they
don't
get top
know.
35 because they're
Could be
getting
like,
3 hammer
Yeah,
chests.
top 35.
Yeah,
is
I think
fine.
top 35. They get hammers when they win.
Yeah, they should be able to. They'll have Surge and they'll have hammers center map. They should be chilling. Braids and Moo. I mean, it's a guaranteed
kinda-
hammer chest too, but
They're
they're
conned by Rise.
it's Rise and Yamza, and they've been getting smoked by him every time.
Oh yeah, that's a gun next, 100%.
I think it
Yeah,
has to be
I
an X.
think
Bryce X Chubbs.
I think they get top 25. They're actually pretty good.
They're not
And on
bad,
con.
yeah, and they know
And
their
they get their
spot.
white chest now.
Yeah,
it helps a
they're
lot
guaranteed
of
that.
drops now. Like it's gonna be kind of crazy.
Yeah, they'll probably top 25 it. Uga Peterbot, that should be a top 5.
That's top
Yeah.
5.
I mean, they just, I don't know. They're just them.
Where are they
B,
going?
Right above Acorn Cold, North Slappy, Uncon,
okay.
and they just like bully whoever's around them. We'll see what happens. Me and
You and
Bila,
Bila.
Connie,
my
Nani
old duo.
Larson. Dude, you know the craziest
Damn.
thing?
Wait, weren't
is-
you both duos? Wasn't Bilo playing with Larson?
Bilo's
You and
playing with
Nani?
Larson. No, you know the craziest thing? That you know the week 3 Elite Cup that got rescheduled?
Yeah.
I was playing with
Yeah.
Nani for that, and Bilo was playing with Larson for that. So if we
Oh,
can't
so they have to
switch,
play again. You guys have to play.
if we
Wait,
can't
that's
switch
so weird.
teammates, we're conning each other with our opposite teammates the day before Grand.
Wait, so what's like
So-
who's winning that?
Dude, I don't even know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I think we can switch teammates, but like if not, bro, it's gonna be so troll. I don't know. I mean, it's like our spot is so we don't have a hammer chest after we went off spawn.
What are you going?
Oh, we're going bottom
They go
left
on-
split. It's good loot, but it's also TK and Pledge were just insta rotating on us every single game, even
They're,
if we
they're
like won
triple
the fight.
con, so I think they're just gonna get like some loot and just third
Yeah,
party you.
yeah, they're
I
gonna
don't
try to
think they have a
third party
choice.
us, and Tahi and Death are probably gonna try to do the same thing. So it's just gonna be like,
It just depends how many
insane
times you
down
win
there.
on spawn.
yeah, we
Is it
4-2.
just a 50-50?
It's a 50-50. We 4-2'd them last time. We should have 5-1 them, but it was like we trolled the second to last game. And then the last game, the game that they won off spawn, another team surprise landed on us and landed outside
what?
to come rotate it in because they were trying to make money. They were like 40 fit.
Did they make money?
No, they didn't. They died after that. They tried to like come in and like third party all of us and clean us all up for points and surge, and so they could make like barely scrape money, and they just didn't. I'm gonna say anywhere between top 35 and top 25 because no matter what, like
Top 35.
is
TK
yeah.
is just gonna third party
it's
you.
just gonna be
It's
third party
be-
central. And same with Suscript. They could land on the hill and look at us, like the one
Oh, yeah.
right below left
Oh, yeah.
or right below us. So Cam and Smite, Con by Nut and Nosh.
I don't know. Those two teams that they both don't know the drop.
They have
It's
no
just a
idea that-
350. Like you can't
It's
run
a-
away with loot. So
It's a
I
good
don't know.
fight though.
I
know.
landed there. I know Nosh was practicing yesterday with Jamper in that like community cup, and I was playing with Ken Beans, and we landed there. I've never really landed there in my life, and I smoked them. So I don't know. Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna say
Honestly,
Cam and
I don't know,
Smite have a
'cause
better chance here,
I
but
don't know That's also that duo doesn't play the game. I don't think. But I also don't know.
Who, Cam
But
and
the other
Smite?
duo,
Yeah, they don't.
The other duo also don't either. Nosh. So I really.
It's kind
I
of just
don't
they're
know.
loading in. The thing is, Serbs and Rapid are landing above them. If they just they could land on the chest on that mount, like tilted mountain, and look down at them if they're playing on the top of it. So
Yeah.
I mean, it could just be, I don't know. It's probably,
I know, but it's also just a 50-50 inside the buildings. I don't really know.
yeah,
the
it shouldn't be
much.
too bad for them getting griefed. I think Cam and Smite though, like, are the
I think they win.
They have the higher chance of winning
Yeah.
and also just doing good after that because Cam's like just gonna kill everything. They'll have good games after that. So I would say top 25 probably. Cease and Tragics, Uncon South Bastion.
That
They know the
place is
spot.
really good. It has some
Yeah.
absolute.
I think Cease is like smart and knows he's gonna be like well prepared. I think it's probably
Yeah,
like a
I
top
think-
25. I don't think he's anything crazy. Like I don't think they'll do anything insane, but they're uncon from a good spot and they know the spot. They've played, I think they qualified for 2 of the 3 finals, so they should do decent.
It should be at least top 25.
Yeah, I would say at least top 25.
Yeah, they're on console. There's a lot of teams calling on this map.
Sent to Dukes. Now the thing is, I don't know like what they're gonna end up doing. All right, because if they're landing, if Okus gets banned,
What triple con?
yeah, they're triple con at like a mediocre spot. If Okus if Okus gets banned, they'll just smoke Time 1x and Chaos Gaming every single time, and then it's like
I think they get
Nah.
top 15, bro. I feel like he always finds a way.
they
to
find a
just do
yeah
it.
yeah like
Yeah,
in the
but
League
they
Cup
have
He
so
just
yesterday.
much
party
people.
something or just key someone. I swear he always does it.
Yeah.
They have so much people around them.
Yeah, they should be.
Yeah.
They should be good to do something. It just
Like you could probably
depends.
take like Rise's loot or something if he's 15.
That's what they were doing
Yeah.
yesterday or 2 days ago, whenever the League Cup was. So they'll probably find a way. Serbs and Rapid, Uncon, they can
That
they
drop,
can
I don't
third
know how
party
good that
you
drop
guys,
is.
right? Like
Yeah, they
if you guys
can
end up
third party us.
fighting, yeah.
They can't third party us, but I don't know how they. I don't know.
I don't know. It just depends.
I don't know.
It just
I don't
seems
know
like that
them,
would be a
to be
really
honest.
annoying zone to get surged from, or like a really annoying spot.
They
to
can
get
pull
surged
as
from.
far. It's just like kind of raps. For them.
Yeah. So I'm
I'd
gonna say
say-
they're one like there's not many teams uncon on the map though. There's probably less than 25 teams uncon, right? So like realistically, the
Yeah.
uncon teams should get top 25.
They should. Yeah, they
Yeah,
should
at
be.
least
So
top 25.
we'll put them top 25 for now.
Tail
but
time.
I'm not gonna lie, man.
Triple con. It's
I'm
just-
not gonna lie. It's
Yeah.
nothing personal, bro. It's just I don't know. It's just a go next, bro. Chimp and Spade, Conning, Swirl, and Aoxy. If they're really good off spawn, I have no idea if they are. I think
I
they
don't
could-
know how
15
fast
it.
can such group third party them. Like I don't even know how
They-
that place is.
It just
They
seems
win
like
off
it's
spawn,
so
it's gonna be a
split.
top 15.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if they
but
win off,
they have
yeah.
someone next to them uncon, and I don't know like if
Same
they
with
train
Kwani
it
and
off
Scares.
strat.
Kwani and
That's
Scares
gonna
can
be
look
the
at them.
search.
I want to say it's either they get top 15 or they get top 35. Like it just depends on what happens off spawn and like what happens after, you know, if they kill Aoxy and Swirl. I want to say they're gonna get top 15 because I feel like they're just 2 individually good players that'll like find a way to make something out of it. If we have to move them down the list, we can move them down.
Yeah,
Clarity and Casker, I think they should top 5.
I think they top 5.
They should.
They're
They
about to be
easily
prime
should.
much every game anyway. So they
That's
should be
like their
good.
only issue too, is like early surge, just because where they're on the map, and they don't even really struggle with that much.
Yeah,
and
they
like
just have
everything.
to-
Flix and Donnie, I
I
feel
think
like
they top 25.
I think they will as well. The issue is like I think they could just take the majority, like they'll get like 2/3 of Anvil. I think they should just take that and play
they
out that
won't.
loot, but they're
It's
not
a
gonna.
thing.
They're gonna try to fight Glace and Mason and like
They
chase them
always
down.
do. They fight every time.
And they're gonna try to
Yeah.
grief themselves because of it. Like someone else is gonna come in, like Fazo and Stacky are gonna come in and look at them, and it's,
Jackson kills one like every event, bro.
yeah. So I don't know. I think it just depends how they play that, but I think they'll end up trying to like, key
Cracky.
them. One of the triple con teams. I think that's
Damn.
probably the team that has.
There's no reboot there either. I think that's a go
Yeah,
next.
it's just
bro.
gotta be go next.
Almost every team that it's like triple con, it's gonna be raps for them.
Yeah, I mean, you're just not even playing for loot anymore. You're just playing to like
Yeah.
try to steal some shit and like get away. Crazy G's and Playify, they are literally in like the
I think-
corner of the map. They have
Like, they're
no-
right. Like if Aviv just gets the hill or like Threats gets the hill, like they're not moving.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know what
think
their
that's
game
probably-
plan is, but they
Probably
have
top
no
5.
exit out of there. Like Sphinx and Shadow sit on that one building with the pad.
They're just stuck, bro. Like
Yeah.
I actually don't know what their plan is.
I
I
just
was
got it.
gonna attack them so much.
They're
But they can die
uncon.
out the air too.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, Aviv can land on the mountain and just kill one or Skittles.
Or Threats, like
Yeah,
they're just dead.
yeah.
Like-
I want to just say that's go next, even though they're uncon. Like, I just don't think that's a spot that you can do good from. Death and Tahi, I think they're guaranteed a hammer chest spawn now, and they're gonna have us to third party, and they're also gonna have the triple con to their left to third party. I think there's no way they do bad. I want to say they're gonna top 15.
Maybe a top 25.
You think top 25?
Cause I don't know. I don't even know who's IGLing that, to be honest. So
Yeah, I don't either. We'll see. I will put them top 25 for now. DJ and Muzz, I think they same reason they should do good.
I think they top 15.
Yeah, DJ and
Yeah,
Smart
same.
knows how to play grands, and they just have a lot of surge to look at from their spot because of how many people are on their left. DeRoller, Jackson J. I actually want to say they're gonna do good. Their spot now they're what, guaranteed 3 hammer chests or 2?
They're guaranteed 3, maybe 4.
It might
No,
be.
it's
Yeah,
four.
it's 3 or
It's
4.
actually 4.
Either way though, it's like
3 or 4,
3 is like they're probably
Yeah.
that's probably a hammer every other game at least, and they're like almost kind of a mid map spot. You know, they can hold you guys. They're not getting held by Citadel at all, and everyone in front of them is double cons, so they can just like fuck with the people in front of them.
Should be like a top 5.
No, I don't think they're gonna
it's
top
top
5
5.
just because I don't think Jackson J is that crazy of an IGL. Like I think there's gonna be.
I think he top 25. So
You
I
think top
this dude's
25?
25.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be like
Yeah.
a top 10, but it's
It'll be a
actually
top
excellent.
25 for like a chance if they play good that day, like a chance at a top 15, top 10. Dubs and Accept, conned off spawn by Pamstu and Fatch. I have no idea who's good off spawn there, like which one's better, but
They're good when they win off spawn, but they don't really win a lot. I remember at 1 week they got like second back to back and then died off spawn every game.
so
know.
probably like
I
top
think top 35.
top
just 'cause
35.
they're off
Yeah.
spawn.
Yeah, and same with if Aoxy
Like, it
and
could be
Swirl
better
come
if they
in.
win.
Yeah, if Aoxy and Swirl run from Spade and Chimp and then like go into their loot too, it just makes it way more
Even
edge.
worse.
Ducking Encrypted, Uncon Oliver OG split.
They
But
have a
they've
guaranteed white chest too. I don't know
guaranteed
anything
3
about
white
this dude.
chests, right?
Wait, where is that? Oh,
It's-
yeah, yeah.
Breakable
it's on
faulty
the map.
kind
I
of.
see it, I see it.
They're guaranteed 1 at castle, 1 on the tower down on below the mountain, and then 1 in the house. They have 3 white chests, uncon, but they've never. I don't think Ducky's ever played a grands, and Encrypted's only played a trios grands. I'm pretty sure. So I want to say just because of the loot they're gonna have, top 25.
Yeah, top 25.
But I mean, who knows? They could choke and then they could be lower, or they could pop off if they get enough hammers and like third party Noxy and all of them.
Top
do better.
25, it's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
top 25 for the loot, 100%. Edgy and Miro, what 7 hammer chests or something every
Wait,
single
what?
game?
No, it's like 4 or
Ooh,
5.
That's gotta be a top 5.
I think it's a top 15 because it's both of their first time as.
That's
I don't
what I
know. I
was
think
gonna say.
they probably co-IGL together.
Yeah, they
So
co-IGL.
it'll be their first time doing that.
I think just because of the loot and how good they are as individual players, it'll definitely be a top 15, but like maybe they could pull off a top 5,
Yeah.
Yamzo Rise, I would say it's a top 5 if they weren't conned by Moonbraids,
Yeah.
but I think Moo's
Oh.
gonna try to be weird to
Who
them.
cares too much, and I think he's just gonna play to grief.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
still
just a
think
top
they might
15.
top 15 it
I
though,
think it's a
dude.
top 15, but there's a good chance it could be top 5.
Where are they-
Yeah.
where are
Depending
they
on how they
going?
play.
Where are they
That-
landing?
Where they going? They're going castle and gas station above faulty.
Oh, yeah, I see it, I see it.
And they usually like 4-2 or 5-1 every finals on Moon Braids, and they end up like not 50-50ing, so we'll see. Braids seems really passionate about griefing them, or not Braids. Moose seems really passionate about
Yeah, I
griefing them.
think
So
so.
Fatch and Pam style, they
think
went
I'd-
off spawn
I think I'd put him with Dubs and Accept.
in the same category. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
It's
though
just
they
a
went,
50-50. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
There's just so much going on around them. Like it's so much. There's so many people around that area of the map. Like somebody, I don't know. There's just a chance for them to get screwed every
Yeah.
game by a different team. He's doing Stacky, some like weird split that I
I
didn't
don't
even know
even.
existed.
Yeah, I don't know what that is either.
I didn't even know it was
know.
real. Apparently, it has decent loot.
That's
but
what he was telling me. He said it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Apparently, Scented was landing there though.
Scented is thinking about,
He
or
might
was
land there.
trying to steal it, but like I think he was hoping that FaZe was just gonna be like, okay, I'll leave. I don't think I mean, where else are they gonna
I
go?
don't.
You know?
Blue's not even that good, so I don't know.
Or is that a real split?
They like made it
don't
up.
know.
No one was going there in anything, and then they just like made that up, and now it's there. So I would say top 35, because
Yeah,
if they
top
fight
They don't
Joji
have
and
hammers,
Rookie,
It's just a weird spot. Like I don't know.
yeah, it just doesn't seem like a spot that you're gonna really pop off out of. Flood and Monk, I'm just saying go next. I'm just saying their con Snake and Redux are good at that spot for one, I think, because Narwhal and Nexi were going there and they were losing to them, and I don't think Flood and Monk have ever gone there before. And-
I know Flood says he wins in like all the opens, but like I don't know. I'm not sure.
yeah,
I don't even know how that spot even works. So
I think they 50 castle, but I don't know. And also on top of that though, Flood, they weren't really like doing good in anything, and then they won that last game of Heat.
Yeah.
So like I just don't think there's a high chance of them popping off. Flo and Nawson, they're uncon somewhere, right?
yeah, I think
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a top 25.
That
Their
should be a
drop's
top
not that
25.
bad, and
Yeah, that's
they
a
can
pretty
get lot of
solid spot.
tags on people.
Yeah, it's a really good split. What?
Yeah, it's a good split, especially if they get the stuff that Acorn and Cold are trying to take. They probably won't,
Yeah.
but it's still not a bad spot. Uncon and like kind of a free rotate
Yeah.
out. Glace and Mason, I think.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's a go next. Everyone that's tried to take that has just not breaking top 40.
Yeah,
Wait,
if
what?
Clicks and Donnie, they're trying to take
It-
part of Anvil.
They're
Where
like
are they
taking
going?
half of Anvil.
They're taking the right half of Anvil and like some stuff below it, but Clicks and Donnie are gonna try to fight them every time. So I think Clicks,
Everyone that's gone there just hasn't broken top
Oh,
40,
yeah,
and I just don't
yeah.
even know if it's gonna change here.
I think Clicks will just end up griefing them, and griefing himself too, and then it'll
Yeah,
just
that's gonna be a great fest.
especially if like whoever wins off spawn from users and polar also rotate into Anvil too to third it if it takes long enough. So like it's just
Yeah, and Jackson does it too.
yeah, it's just not looking good.
So-
Haji and Suscript, they have an
They're
uncon good
bottom
spot.
left.
Yeah, they have a good spot, and they
I don't know if they. I don't know anything about that duo though.
they've never landed there before. But I feel like there's enough con stuff around it where they should be able to like they should be able to third party us or Spade and Chimp or maybe
Camps
Dubs
too.
and Accept. Yeah, maybe depending on how Quani plays it.
At least
But
the loot too.
yeah, it's
I don't know.
good loot. I don't know. I killed Crisp out of there one time and he just had like 12 chugs and a hammer and like a gold pump. They have like 2 key
Yeah.
spawns. I don't know. It looks like a decent spot. A lot of coolers. So I
We
want
should
to
do like top 25.
I want to say probably top 25. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack and Qua. Con by
They're
Mega
con.
Injustice.
With
But
Kanata right next to them.
yeah, Kanata's right next to him, but it just depends on if Kanata's gonna try to mess with Noxy or them more. I know Jack and Qual beat Mega Injustice like the majority of the time, but Kanata's right beside him, so it's like it just
I
depends.
think
Kanata's
I think
gonna
it's top
fuck with them.
35.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're just I don't know. Con by Kanata or Con near Kanata rather is just it's not.
That's scary.
It's not looking. Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
looking good. Joji Rokane. I want to say the Phaser and Stack are trying to take half their loot or part of their loot,
I
but
don't think it really doesn't affect them though. If anything, they just tag them. I think a top 15.
I think top 15 makes sense. They have a good split and good center map.
Yeah.
They have a pad. I don't know. I think it looks good for them.
Yeah.
Justice Mega. I think it might be go next
I think
because
just
Yeah,
go
it's a-
next because
yeah,
they're
it's a go
losing,
next.
and even if they win, I think they're just gonna get keyed. And I
Yeah.
think Justice is IGLing too.
yeah, so
So I
that
don't know. He just came back, so
it's probably just a go next. Kwani Scare. I think
Yeah,
maybe
top 15.
top 15. Yeah, good
I
spot.
think top 15.
Kwani's
They're
smart.
pretty good.
Just depends if they can get the surge, but they have a lot of stuff around them, so they should be able to. Larson Nani. I mean, it's the same
what are your
case.
thoughts on this one?
Dude, I
What
don't
are
know.
your thoughts, man?
I love Larson or I love Nani, but I mean if me and Byler are top 35, like they're in the same spot, you know what I mean? They're not we beat them the majority of the time in the League Cup. I mean they're gonna do a lot of off spawn tracks, so maybe it changes, but there's just no way that they like. I just think it's a go next for both of us, kind of. So probably
Yeah.
like.
Bro, come on, you gotta win every.
one of those.
no spawn.
Yeah, I'm gonna say go next just because I have confidence
go,
in
let's
ourselves to
go.
beat them, but it's not looking good for either of us, so we'll see. Threats in Macwood, Uncon Lonely.
That's gotta be a
don't-
top 15.
I think it should be. I don't know how good
Yeah.
that spot is to get for surge for them, but
They get cap metal and the surge threats. I mean, it's threats though.
it is
like,
threats. He
Surge
doesn't
and
miss.
fucking-
Yeah, he should hit. He should hit his
That's crazy.
shots. They're probably top 15. Nick and Nyx. They're uncon below that in that like
Yeah,
snow.
isn't that like apparently that split is like all full?
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of loot, and I think there's a lot like it's so spread out that they're gonna take a lot of time to loot it. Plus,
I
Booga
don't
and
even
Peterbot are
see
right
who they
beside
tag. I don't
them.
even see who they can tag there.
Well, if they
Like,
want
who
to
they
tag
even
anyone, it's
hold
Booga Peterbot, and Booga Peterbot just bully anybody that's near them. So like, I don't
Yeah,
think
I don't
that's
know.
happening. I think it's top 35
that-
maybe.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
that's gonna
it's
be top
35.
35, even though they're in con.
Yeah, Nosh and Nut. I'm gonna say go next because I just think Smite and Cam will beat them off spawn. I don't know. They're just con. It's just not looking good. Noxy Ocus.
The triple con, I think it's just.
Well, they're
Yeah.
triple con, and like who knows if they're even gonna be in grands. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they might,
Yeah, I
they
think
might just,
go
they
next
might
year.
just not be in grands, bro.
Yeah,
They might get banned before then, or Noxy might get
that's a
banned before
top
then.
35 too. Pledge and TK.
I think they top 35, even
Yeah.
just because they can just fight someone.
They'll
like, I
fight
just think
someone.
that was just-
Yeah.
Pledge
on
carries
the team.
Excalibur every time, and like just waits to headshot somebody with it, and then they key it. So they'll probably top 35 just from killing shit. You and Trashy, what are you thinking, Pump? Take it over.
Honestly, I don't know. It just depends on how my off spawn goes. Like if it's a 50-50, then I think I'll top 15. But if
Mhm.
it's anything else, then it's probably gonna be like a top 25.
I think you guys like win a lot of your once you make it end game, you like you win the
Yeah,
game
we always
like
do good
a
on end
third of the
games.
time. So
So-
I would say probably top 15. It just depends if they because especially
It
if
just
like you
depends on
guys
how they fight it. Like I just don't know.
yeah, if you guys do really good first day, they might just start trying to like play to grief you guys so you don't do as good.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Redux and Snake Con by Flood and Monk. I don't
top 35.
yeah, I think it's just top 35. I don't really watch, I've never watched them play. I mean, maybe they smoke them every single game and then like they
They've
make
never
something
been
out
conned
of
by
it.
them, so I don't even. It'll just be something new.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. Reciprocal and Revised. What do you think about this Pump? You know them
They have
better than
so
me.
much on con.
I don't know. Double controller. Revive's never played a Grands before, so this is either a go next or a top 35.
What are we thinking? How many people do we have in top 35? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Maybe too many.
We already have 11, so that doesn't make sense, does it? So wait, we have to move. Okay, we gotta
Let's
move
see who
someone
we
No,
down.
you should put Nick on top 25.
You think so?
Maybe.
Just because
Would
they're
that drop?
uncon?
It's
yeah,
also
with
we're
that
also
drop.
full on top 25.
Oh, we
I think
are.
we
We're
moved
full on
someone from top
everything
15.
Sep,
What is the
yeah.
top 15? I think we move. I think Aviv and Skittles can top 5.
Yeah, we'll move them for. I don't know who else is here. Vert and Walker's the only other team that I
I think
think
they
would
top
be.
15. I think they.
You think
Bro,
they top
they
15?
gotta-
I'm
they gotta
going
do
to
top
Citadel,
5.
and they're.
You gotta do top 5.
We'll put them.
Citadel, it's so OP, bro.
Yeah, yeah. We'll put Vert and Walker's top
I
15.
think they top 15. They
You
could
think
top
you think
5.
you think Vert and Walker's top 5 versus Aviv
I
and
think they
Skittles?
could top 5, but I don't think they're gonna. I don't know. I don't think so.
I'm just trying to think. I just think off of like what's happened before, I think Aviv and Skittles have better finals placements right now than Walkers and Vert do, even though they didn't get to play one of the finals. And they should have made Grands by a mile, but then they kind of got screwed over because of the Heats thing. But
Yeah, that was crazy.
yeah, I don't know how that happened. But I think Aviv and Skittles top 5 over Vert and Walkers. But I think like if we're gonna eventually
It's gonna be
situate
like a
this,
top 6 for them.
yeah, if we're gonna eventually situate this, I think they're probably
Yeah,
like
I
6.
think they're probably top 10.
All right, so so if we're gonna put reciprocal revised top 35, we gotta move someone down and to go next. I think if I'm saying go next,
they go next.
you think they are? I think Bizzle and Blake are go next
I
over
just don't
over
think
them.
double controller is just doable. Like, I don't
Not
see
with
a world
Red Eyes,
where-
you don't think though?
I don't know. I mean, like, what do they? I don't even know.
they
I don't
just-
know anything
it's just-
about that team.
They have
Maybe
Uncon.
Fletch and TK for top 50 because it's triple con, even though
Yeah.
they're good.
They should probably go down.
Yeah, maybe put them top 35. Yeah.
Oh, we still need to move one more down. Or you can put, I think Bizzle and Blake go next as well. I just think that right now they're getting smoked by Polar and users. I just think that they have a worse chance at doing better than Reciprocal and Revised just because Reciprocal and Revised are full uncon. And there's a lot of stuff conned around them. Like Reciprocal and Revised can look at, what's it called? Look at Anvil. They can look at Redux. Maybe they can look at Time and Chaos Gaming them. So we'll see. Shadow and Sphinx, uncon, Queasy spot. That should be something good. Like they should do good.
I don't know.
Do you think they get surprise landed on though? Like by
I think
Scented?
they might, but who knows?
I don't know. Where do you put them? Top
I would probably
25?
put them. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I agree with top 25.
Yeah.
I think
We gotta
top
move someone down.
top
I think we move-
25 Serbs and Rapid
think-
down or
Yeah, I think
Flo and Nawson.
either
or-
Rapid or Smite and Cam because they're con.
Oh yeah, I'll do.
50-50.
I think Smite and Cam makes more sense.
And
Yeah.
then we gotta move someone down. I think, right?
Yeah, and then we
Probably
move.
move down Aoxy Swirl. That's a double controller.
Oh,
con.
that's
I think it's
true.
just
Wait,
over.
yeah,
Yes,
we didn't even
yeah,
think
yeah,
about
yeah.
that. And then users Polar. I mean, it
I think they'll win off
depends.
spawn.
They should win off spawn the majority of time, plus from a hammer spot, and users knows what he's doing. I think that like probably top
I
25.
think it's yeah.
But then we move down who?
And then we probably move down. I think maybe we move down Rapid.
Yeah, Rapid and Serbs, and then we
Top
move
35,
down.
and then we move down someone like Kant. Probably like.
Or do we move down Nick and Nick should do better than? Or do you think
maybe
Aaron
Jack.
and
I
Naves?
don't actually.
Yeah, Aaron and Dobson next up.
Have Aaron and Naves played a Grands? They played one Grands,
Yeah,
right?
they got like 50th or something, like 40th.
Okay.
They were con as well, so maybe.
So
I
maybe
don't know,
they
it
go
just
down
depends,
again.
Depends how they play.
Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. All right, let's look at top 5. Acorn Cold, Adris Kanata, Buka Peterbot, Clarity Casker, V Skills. Who do we think's winning? Like, who are we putting?
I think Peterbot just has to win. Like,
Yeah, it just, I
think
feel like it
everyone
makes
can
the most
agree with that one.
sense. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think Acorn Cold's second, maybe. I think this is kind of interchangeable. I feel like Clarity and Casker, I want to say that they're going to get second. I want to say that they're, even though Adris and Kanata have done really good recently, I just feel like Clarity and Casker haven't they? I feel like they're getting top like 4 every Elite Cup and every FNCS they've played so far.
Yeah.
I just feel like they always pull through. So I'm going to say they're probably getting like second or third.
I think that's
makes
good.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah.